One video that was interesting to me is a video of Blake just walking around, and it's interesting because we're 1 year after that whole thing happened with the movie It End With Us.
Congrats on your little bump.
But still in the comments, there are still so many people hating on her. Literally just all the comments hating. There was just a few people loving her still. I was wondering, why is that? Not what happened, because I know what happened, I'm gonna explain anyway, but just why we feel like we need to hate on someone. But first I need to explain what happened to her. So as you probably know, there is a movie that was based on a book that's called It End With Us. Even the book was problematic and has some mixed opinion, dare I say, about like the whole book in itself without even thinking about the movie. But then when the movie was made, the big problem was not even the movie, even though it was criticized, it was her press and how she decided to promote.
So grab your friends, wear your florals,
and in the mix of all that, there is an interviewer who, I will put like the clip right now,
Congrats on your little bump.
who released an interview that she did with Blake years prior to that event, to that new movie that she did. And from them, she just started being called as a mean girl, and people were taking all
I was like, I would love to be part of the show, but I can't act with a monkey. And then I got a few of them.
She got a few of them.
Come on, it was a joke.
Just like starting to hate her. The subject of this video will not be Blake, I promise, so let's just move on. Cancellation has always been part of humanity and society in a group way, which honestly why it's so fascinating to me, is that it's so big. Like everything about this whole story with Blake is so big. She's either loved and adored, or she's hated and bashed, and there is no in between. So this is like my point, honestly, with this video. I think it's interesting to know that that's always been happening, even without comments. People were literally burned. Or in the Colosseum, where they're just putting people to literally fight to death in front of thousands of people just looking at them dying, essentially. So why are we so easy to look at people literally dying or getting bullied and not helping? One of the things that you can hear that celebrities are saying about this whole subject is
people only hate somebody they're jealous of.
That was a really, really good, well-rounded answer. I'm trying to wrap my head around. Do you think people who hate Osama bin Laden are jealous of him?
And even though I think that's true, and I think that will answer something. I mean, a lot of kids these days, what they want more in life is
movie star,
fame, more than money and more than any time prior to us. Like fame is becoming the main thing that people want. And so I think when you see famous people, of course, because there's more people who want that, there is more people who are gonna hate it. But if you go into listening to people who actually hate, they can sometimes say that it won't hurt them because it's a part of being famous. So, and in any way, they will just not see the comments because they're so above us that they will just not see our mean comments. But then why commenting? Like, like if you don't think that they're gonna see it, why commenting? And that shows another part of it, which is feeling validated. We don't actually want to hate someone, we want to be part of a group that actually hates something. And in that same research that I did, that will basically be on the description, but there is also less empathy to people who are famous because they seem so far from us that we don't think that will touch them. So yeah, honestly, this video is not really about what's right or what's wrong. I just found it so interesting how and why we can all look at someone being basically teared up and still not do something about it. And this is not even like saying don't bully, or I swear this is not an opinion video. Like this is really just me being interested into that subject and making a video out of it. Because also I was not really there. I mean, I was born but not there. In the 2000s, in the early 2000s, when there was Paris, Kim Kardashian and everything, like all of them. Honestly, in my mind I was like, oh, at this time hate was less than, because they were just so, I don't know, because like being messy and being partying and was perceived as cooler, so like hate was less than. I literally just searched 2 seconds and I saw that actually bullying was way much higher, but in a different way. Like now if you have someone who is cancelled, they will still be welcomed on podcast and just being interviewed and being listened to, not even really trying to tear them down. And before that, interviewer were actually the bully. Like, I love Wendy Williams, but she was such a bully.
Clap if you've ever wanted to kill somebody.
And I don't think we will ever have a Wendy Williams like soon, or like ever again, to be honest. I don't know how to end this video. Like, this video is more me having a train of thought than actually like making something from A to Z, because I've been trying to make a video that is, yeah, for anyone who is not from my channel, this is the first time that I'm using my real voice. Like, I've been using an 11 Lab voice for like the past month, I mean for the creation of this channel. And if you're here, basically what happened is that, I mean, I didn't know I was gonna make YouTube thing. Like, honestly, this was really not even an idea. I really wanted to express my opinion about Nora, and I tried with my own voice, but it was just like so messy. Honestly, recording yourself is such a weird thing, so I was really not good enough, and I was like, oh, then maybe I should just use another voice, because anyway it's gonna be one video. And then I did another one with the same voice, and then I just did like multiple and just kept going, and I'm getting comment. I mean, it's funny because my video now is about bullying and one of the things that made me use my real voice is I have many comments who saying AI voice, or just saying how this sounds like AI, which for the record is not. Like, 11 Lab is using real people's voice. So I'm not really using AI for my videos. The whole script is written by me always. This is just me testing a little bit with like my voice and just like, you know, everything. So if you like this video, I have many ideas. Like, I think for my next video I want to talk about why our generation is being so obsessed with fame, like above everything. Like, and if you have suggestions about what I should do more, or like what I should, you know, just do next, tell me in the comments. And yeah.